Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Bias Sports Talk. My name is Cole Russell. I am here with the boys, Milan, a.k.a. Santana.
Yeah, it's
and we
not my
got
B-Day.
Gino Sens on the other end.
What they do?
Hey, how was the weekend, boys?
Long.
It's been a long week.
It was a long one, man. It was a good birthday. I appreciate y'all, man. It was fun celebrating on the pod last week.
Hell yeah.
Good week with the homies. It was a long weekend. Had a cool event. I went to Crenshaw Mile. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to the whole community. And then we got the little scramble tournament on Sunday. That's you and Big Josh won. Shout out to the boy.
Victors. Hey, all hail the Victors. No Michigan. You know how it goes.
Come on, you know how we rocking. Make sure y'all get all your real estate needs from Josh too. Shout out to the boy.
I had to take a little 6-month golf hiatus, come back a winner. That's how you do it.
Yeah, no, you did. You were going crazy. But no, it was cool, bro. It was a good weekend.
Yeah. Gino, how about
He
you?
went for Ricky Bobby. He hurt his arm and just retired from golf.
Yeah, and then he came out with the.
You can drive Ricky up.
He put a mountain lion on the golf cart and said me. Locked in.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. How about you? How's the weekend?
Shit, bro. Good. A little basketball action going on Saturday. On to March Madness, on to the championship on Monday. So, Gino, how was moving back?
Moving was great. I was sick all weekend, sleeping, so I just got to gamble, watch sports all weekend. It was marvelous.
That sounds like what you do every weekend.
You know what I'm saying? It could be worse.
Yeah, it was horrible, but tough times make tough men, and that's why we're here. Gator boys, stay hot.
Yeah, Gator boys. Hey, we picked it on the pod. You already know. Gator boys come out with the Natty.
That's a cash
That's a
on
lock.
the lock.
That's a real lock. We came out with the all-white tees on, including B Philly in the back. We them franchise boys. You see it.
Come on, man.
Was that the first episode? We just picked Florida to win it.
Yeah, that was easy work. Loki,
That was too easy.
Our Final Four wasn't too bad either. We got Duke and Florida. We were wrong on Tennessee and Michigan State, but Loki, we should check out our bracket later on, when we got some time. I'm curious to see how accurate we were because I think Loki, we did pretty good, at least up to the Sweet 16 for sure.
We probably did, that's probably the best bracket I've ever had.
Yeah, that's how we come in. It's biased.
The best bracket, we just picked all 1 seeds. Oh, no, we didn't pick all 1 seeds. It ended up being all 1 seeds.
We really, in a second, we have to change the show to Bias Sports Locks.
Man.
The way this shit been going, man. We've been handing out freebies on the pod, man.
Yeah, we some savants up here. You already know.
Savantias.
We ain't no fake experts.
No fake experts. Hey, onto March Madness. Oh, we didn't do 88%. Wasn't great.
88%.
I thought we did a lot better
That's
than
fire,
that.
bro.
That's not that good.
Really?
No. I thought we did a lot better than that.
Interesting. Look at that,
On to
we'll look at it
March
later.
Madness as a whole, Final Four. We had Florida against Auburn in the first game of the Final Four. They were down 8 at half. Clayton Jr. goes out there and drops 34 to take down Auburn and Janai Broome. He was absolutely balling, as he has been the entire tournament. That was,
Demon.
Yeah, he is a demon. We saw that coming. We picked the Gators. So.
He was unranked out of high school, I saw too,
Yep.
bro. So shout
0
out.
star.
That's how you do it. I saw he had a bunch of football offers and he just chose basketball because he said he fucked with it more. I respect that, bro. Especially, he won MVP, right? Of the Natty
tournament.
Yeah, he's him, bro. He's him. So
Averaged like 22 a game, I believe, in the tournament.
demon.
Out
So
there
yeah,
balling.
bet on yourself, man. He knew what he
real.
was. He knew what he was talking about. So shout out to bro.
Gotta believe in yourself, You know yourself best, so gotta know you got that dog in you.
Got that dog in you.
Man, I don't blame
Or
him
the boys
either.
stay hot.
You make more money in basketball and you ain't got to be out there in the heat
Facts.
and all. Fuck all that.
Houston takes down Duke, coming back on an 11-1 run over the last minute and 14 seconds. It was crazy. Duke, they held Duke to 9 points over the final 10 minutes of the game, which is insane. Duke scores like 80 points a game, so they just absolutely shut them down.
Yeah, they're locked in, man.
Cooper Flagg ended up having 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. It came down to pretty much Tyrese Proctor, who is a 68% free throw shooter, decided to dribble the ball out until he got fouled, when he had the perfect opportunity to pass it to Cooper Flagg, who is an 84% free throw shooter, but he wanted to be that guy, and ended up missing the front end of the 1-and-1, and Houston goes down and scores. And comes down to Cooper Flagg getting the last shot, Shire goes into ISO for flag, which he's tried 3 other times this season. Hasn't worked one time.
Once.
So I don't know why you just continue to go to that. How about we run a play? Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's how they went down. Cooper Flag was on a roll, was on the way to being maybe the best one and done of all time, and Proctor fucked him.
Hey, Proctor said that was for Melo. That one was for Melo. Shout out to Melo making the Hall of Fame, baby. That was for you.
Yeah, shout out Melo making the Hall of Fame.
No, the whole time I was watching, I was like, get that boy some help, man.
Man.
You know, shout out to Coop. Like you said, I don't know why they ran ISO, bro. Like, in that spot, you just run your best play. Even if they know it's coming, they seen it on tape, like, what's the most efficient play for Coop? You let him come off a screen or whatever the fuck you need to do, but, like, I don't know. There's a lot of coaching malpractice.
At least run a play.
There's a
Don't
lot
just
of
go ISO.
Like these last 4 games, there's a lot of coaching malpractice.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean-
And we'll talk about the end of the Natty, but Jesus Christ, like
Yeah.
I
They
don't know.
just stopped scoring. I'm not really too concerned about specific plays. It's just that stretch. They just didn't score. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's what's fun about the tournament is like it's like exciting, and then there's always that moment where you're like, oh shit, I forgot these are kids.
Yeah.
Like they always show it.
I mean,
like,
shit like Houston. Houston are some men. They're like 25.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm about to see them at the
Coop
high
out
school
there,
reunion.
Coop out there hooping. He's 7 years younger than him.
Insanity.
Man.
Shout out Coop.
On to the championship game. Florida comes back to beat Houston after trailing by as much as 12 points in the second half. Houston's plan was clearly to take away Walter Clayton Jr., which they did for the first 30 minutes of the game. The last 10 minutes, he goes off for 11 points in those 10 minutes, and Florida ends up taking the lead 64-63 with 46 seconds left.
Sheesh.
They hadn't led since it was 8-6. So Houston shit the bed and allowed Clayton to get hot, and that's what happened. He killed him.
That's what happens. That's what happens, man. That's what. But ballers also like, you know, it's like you gotta activate. You gotta fight through that. So, shout out to Clayton for just, you know, some people have that clutch gene, bro. He turned it on.
Some people got that dog in them.
And I mean, Houston still would have had a chance to win if they had got a fucking shot off. So,
That was talk about running a
That-
play. Like, what are you
Lord
doing?
God.
Hey, had a chance. Sharp hit the big 3 against Duke to take the lead in that game. He had an opportunity to take the shot in the championship as well, but he thought he was going to get blocked. So he dropped the ball, couldn't pick it up again, or that'd be a travel. So he tried to box out, let one of his teammates get it, and the clock ran out. And that being said, how about them Gators, boy?
Let's go.
How about them Gators, boy? Yeah, we called it. That's how you do it. Florida
We good, man.
Florida comes back from a 9+ point second half deficit in the Elite 8, Final 4, and in the Natty. They got that shit in them, boy. They got that dog in them. 39-year-old head coach getting his first national championship as well. They're gonna be around for a while.
That was for A. Rich.
That was for A-Rich. He's giving them a little championship mentality to A-Rich. Hopefully it sprinkles over there.
That was for A. Rich, Aaron Hernandez, Tim Tebow, and
That's for Timmy T, man.
the racist dude from the Eagles.
And the Pouncy. Shout out
What's
to
his
Pouncy.
name? What is it? Riley Cooper. Yeah, that was for Riley Cooper, man.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Tim Tebow. He was trying to get them
shout
boys
out
right
Timmy
with the Lord. Tebow, you tried, man. Yeah, I know you was.
That team was too much for Tebow.
He was doing double time with the holy water
tried,
in the locker
bruh.
room.
He
That
tried his
boy-
best.
I know he was doing full sermons after.
Man.
There's
Shout out
like
to the boy.
five documentaries on that team now.
They just
Yeah.
make a new one like every 6
And not
months.
one of them has been good, bro. Like, where's the tell-all one?
For real.
I don't know.
On to the, let's show some love to the women's as well. Paige Beckers goes out there and gets UConn their 12th national championship.
Quit playing.
Taking down 3 1 seeds in the process, which is absolutely insane. I can't lie, if Juju doesn't get hurt, I still see SC winning it. Shout out to Juju.
Shout out to Juju.
Get well soon. But Paige Beckers solidifies her name as one of the UConn greats. Do we see her on UConn's women's Mount Rushmore, along with Maya Moore, Stewie, and Tarasi? The other one up there would be Sue Bird. Does she replace Sue Bird up there on the Mount Rushmore of UConn GOATs?
God, that's so.
Hell nah, Berg Gang.
Bro, that's tough, bro. I think the argument I'd give Paige is just obviously she was there longer with injuries and stuff, but like, she's been there a while. She built a legacy. God, but beginning on Mount Rushmore is tough, bro. It's kind of like the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to crack that.
It's too many.
Like, it's not even because you're not nasty. Just like everyone you named is also like what, like a WNBA Hall of Famer. Like, so it's like, I don't know. I think. I don't know. They have 12 natties. Like that's
12 natties.
That's what they do. And at one point,
Gino the GOAT, not Gino Sins, Gino Ariema, but Gino the GOAT.
like so yeah, bro. But shout out to Paige though, and I think too. She got hurt last year, and there's a lot of talk about Cece and Angel Reese, and shout out to Juju, and obviously like Haley Van Leith. So I think it was cool for Paige to kind of have her like quit playing with me moment.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like she
For sure. She deserved it.
Yeah, and she just didn't get the hype that like some of those other girls got. You know what I'm saying? This season, I thought this would be her year. And shout out to Juju and everyone too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, it was cool to see her get that. Like we were saying, it would have been nice to see USC get that. But Juju, she got next year. So
Yeah,
shout out
She
to
got a
Paige.
couple years.
Once,
she'll be all right.
Once Juju got hurt, I kind of checked out. If I'm being honest, it's kind of Mickey Mousey to me. We'll see.
Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to all the ladies that were hooping. Shout out to South Carolina. Shout out to
Shout out Don Staley.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out Coach Don, man. It's okay, sweetheart. Like we can't get them all, and
They'll be back. That's her first loss in a national championship
ever.
so.
And didn't it take them like a million games to even lose a game?
They're
they
insane.
didn't. Yeah, they're so that ain't nothing. It'd be like that. It was Paige's moment.
Philly's finest.
So to digress, Juju's going back to SoCal next year.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. She'll be back.
Why? She's gonna make more money there than the league.
I think
Yeah,
so. She's gonna
for
make
sure.
more on NIL, but they
Definitely.
still haven't. And
I got you, dog.
yeah,
I got you,
I think
dog.
I think it's just like Juju's gonna be first in whatever draft she picks, but
Yeah.
there's no point in her going yet.
Hey,
Like,
the only thing that's stopping her is Jane Daniels' mom.
She said, let me get in there real quick.
She
man,
said, "You smiling way too
Yeah.
much right now."
I'll tell you, Jaden Daniels and Juju have babies though. Oh my God, them kids are going to be. Oh, never mind, they're cousins. Oh, my
know about
bad, my bad, Jaden
We
and
gotta check
Juju.
the source on that.
Brett said he's pretty sure, so there's no guarantee. But I wouldn't. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. But either way, man, shout out to Juju.
Before we get in too much
It
trouble
will- it will
discussing
soon.
the topic, whether they're cousins or not, let's move on to MLB. We got Vlad Jr. getting 14 years, $500 million. No official confirmation or denial from either party
They're not
regarding their
cousins.
family.
Okay, we're not doing.
All right, we're over. Yeah,
Fake news.
On to-
We're not
on to
doing
the
y'all
next.
crazy.
Vladdy gets 14 years, $500 million. The third biggest contract in league history. The Blue Jays were insane to not lock him up earlier, but they get the job done. That's huge for them. They got their guy for the future, so free agents aren't like, oh shit, like yeah, you want me to come there, but your guys aren't even going to be there anymore. So now they know they got their main face of their organization, so that's huge.
14 years.
What do we think that means for Bichette, because he is next in line for a major contract? It is his contract year this year.
I mean, if Bo balls out, they'll pay him. No, they have no one else to pay. No one's gonna want to go play there. But if they lock them both up, they could probably get some more free agents rolling in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they're gonna pay Bo. You have to, bro. You get maybe not. I guess you could trade him for a haul, bro. But
I still want to see the
I don't
Dodgers
know.
trade for Bo. I would love that.
Bo
Y'all,
is
bro,
nasty, man.
fuck off, bro. No, y'all
We-
got enough players.
We have so
bro.
much pitching to
Can
give
the
them,
Angels pitch for Bo? How
though.
about
Dude,
that?
we have so much pitching to give them, though. So many pitching prospects. It's
I
insane.
don't care.
That's what they need.
I don't care. No, I think they're gonna pay Bo. Shout out to them for locking up Vlad. 14 years, $500 million in underpay.
Yeah, shout out Vlad,
so-
man. Highest paid first baseman. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Vlad getting that money,
a
but
guy.
I mean, when you're coming off that joke of a contract that they gave Shohei, like if I was Vlad, I would have pushed it to 6. The fuck. So I don't know. That's why it pissed me off. I saw 14 years, 500. I'm like, bro, what? 14 years? 10 years, 500. Okay, 14. Like, come on.
I mean, he had that
14,
number.
bruh.
he said, let's talk 500. So once they said that, he said, yeah, I'm done.
They said, all right, we'll give you 500, but it's gonna be over 14 years.
Yeah, onto that bullshit contract that you call that they gave to Shohei. The real champs, the Dodgers, go visit the White House in celebration of their World Series that they won last year. Something that the Angels haven't seen for a minute. Something
Since
that the,
2002.
Something that the Blue Jays won't see for a minute either.
We've
even though they
done
signed
it in
that
the modern
deal.
era.
Yeah. That's why we're losing all these games. We're not too worried about none of that, bro. Just get us to the fall. We'll be all right.
Yeah. They actually.
We don't like playing in the rain either. They tend to cancel every other game that's raining, but for us, just glass now pitch through it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
No big deal.
He's trying to get his 10 starts in for the year.
No, they're just trying to get him hurt as early as they can.
Well, it sounds because they need him to recover. It's smart. It's like, get it out the way. I don't blame them. They're like, let's get you hurt now so that maybe in the playoffs you can play. But actually, there was rumors that Shohei originally went because he thought Trump was the president of DraftKings, but that got unconfirmed. But instead, we actually, and this really goes to show you the work we're doing. We really, Shohei was there lobbying for Ipe, so we're working on that super hard.
Trump is about to pardon Ipe.
Bro,
he figured it out.
That shit, bro. Shohei's like taking a picture with Trump, and it's like a video, and then after they're done, he's like, hell of an athlete, and he's like. He looks at Shohei, he's like, yeah, like, why don't you go take a picture with the Declaration of Independence? I was like, what the fuck?
He's like, I don't give a fuck about the Declaration.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, yes.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
What a guy.
I know Shohei was sitting there just like.
That shit had me crying. Why don't you go take a picture with the Declaration of Independence?
I don't know why, but the Trump Dodger link up was just like had me laughing. It's just hilarious.
It was too funny.
Brett said, what's the over-under on Trump knowing whether Shohei speaks English or not?
I mean, he just assumes, bro. He's in the office.
Right.
He just assumes he
It's
knows
just
English.
like, what's up? Shohei definitely speaks
They were
English.
doing like a photo op after in like the Oval Office. I don't even know like if they were just kicking it after,
Yeah.
like just them two, or
Well,
like everyone got a photo.
Man.
It's like I said, Shohei's lobbing. He trying to make sure he don't end up in water. He's seen that part in that Kodak and them got. He's like, yo, I might need that in case they
might
reopen
need that in the future.
They reopen that case, and after the especially when the Dodgers get go under investigation for fraud for paying him $5 a game.
He gets paid $2 million a year.
Oh my God!
Hey, how about
to be the best player in the world? He gets $2 million a year.
Hey, how about
oh my God!
That's how you
He
win
gets
World
less than
Series.
Max Christie.
That's how you win World
Bronny
Series.
James and Shohei got the same contract. Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about?
That's an NIL contract. It's
Well, that's
too funny.
crazy. Bryce Underwood's getting more to go play at Michigan next year.
Nah,
He's
for real.
19.
What's even better is we're paying Roki $2 million a year, and he almost threw back-to-back perfect games last year.
Yeah, it's okay. That's gonna fall from grace too. They're just figuring out his
Hey,
pitches.
how about our new celebration, the Ohtani celebration? The fucking.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's
What is
one
it?
of his commercials for like some cologne shit, and it's Ohtani like.
I can see clearly.
How
now.
they like all made that into the celebration for this year, so they're all just doing that shit. That shit is too funny,
After
bro.
he hit that walk-off on his MVP bobblehead night, he...
Oh, on my birthday?
yeah, he hit him with the...
Yeah, that shit. Was
He hit him with the
Yeah.
Cash Milan's bet.
Basically, like, all those celebrations are, like, making fun of people. Like, this was just making fun of Freddie.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We adopted that for golf. If you hit the green, we go greenies, and we do the Freddie.
There wasn't too much of that going on in the scramble.
Oh yeah, see, that's sign language for Milan. I got you on your birthday. Cash your bet. Walk off.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I literally. So what happened was I cashed on Trout in the morning. I'm telling it how Gino would tell it. What happened was I cashed on Trout in the morning. And then I was feeling the vibe, so I was like, Bryce Harper. Shout out to my boy Bryce. He hit a tank of a double, did not get it. So I'm like, damn. And I'm like, damn, okay, I was up, 3.5 units on Trout. I lost a unit. Okay, I'm up 2.5. I was like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that 2.5 plus the full unit. We're going to put 3.5 on Shohei to hit this yak. And I got it at plus 420 because I didn't take it till the third inning after he had 2 at-bats. Walk off. Happy birthday to me.
That's how you do it.
Come on.
Blake Snell said, yeah, we expected him to do that. That's probably the only player in the league where you just expect him to go up there and hit a tank on his bobblehead night.
Never a doubt with that dude, man.
He's insane, bro.
He's so good.
He's from a different planet.
It's almost
Never a
like
doubt.
it's unfair. Like,
Yeah.
it's cheating.
It's
so
insane.
good.
Bonds. That's like the only shit I can remember
Bonds is
that
the
was
GOAT.
like that felt like that.
Bonds doesn't throw 100 with a 90-mile-an-hour.
Oh no, facts. I mean, we had.
Yeah.
I seen Shohei pitch a million times, so I agree. I'm just saying, like, currently he's not pitching, so just purely off the hitting, like the only person I can think of that felt that automatic, fucking Bonds, dude.
Yeah.
Like Shohei is really him. So.
Hey, the Angels starting off pretty hot. What are they, like 6-3 right now?
Yeah, 6-3, second in the AL West, right behind the Rangers. But don't worry, they're bound to fall off too. We're making
doesn't even
fucking.
believe in his
We're
own
making fucking. No, not us. I'm talking about the Rangers. Come on, no, light that shit up. No, we're nasty, bro. I think the Angels. I'm not surprised. Maybe y'all are a little surprised.
You hear
But I'm not
mayor
shocked.
of Anaheim wants them to change their name because she says the Angels is a name for the Anaheim team, and since they want to be Los Angeles, they gotta change their name.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing that she doesn't make that decision. But good for
Facts.
you. I didn't know Anaheim had a mayor, so that's sick. Good for them.
Yeah,
It's not happening, lady.
she made this statement like 2 days ago.
But yeah, no, shout out to the Angels. Kyron Paris is nasty, bro. I know I was talking a lot about Deltani, and I still rock with Joe, but
Joe Tani.
but no, Kyron Paris, dude, we have like a bunch of young dudes. Logan O'Hoppy's hit a home run in 4 straight games. He's a
balling.
demon. I love that boy. I got the Logan O bobblehead somewhere. Maybe I'll have it upstairs. So yeah, shout out to the Angels, man. Let's keep this rocking, bro. And I'm looking forward to being.
Oh yeah, just had to get past that J-Ram 3-tank game.
Yeah. I saw the first. I bet on that game. I saw the first at bat, and I just went ahead and turned it off. I had Angels to win by 2. I was like, oh, that's over.
Yeah, J-Ram went homer first inning, then Trout went homer first inning, and then J-Ram just kept going.
Yeah. Oh, that's what was lit. Trout first at bat, tank on opening night, bro. Oh my God, electric, bro. Shout out to the dog.
Well, dude, that fool threw him like 3 fastballs, 98 in the zone. The third one, he's like, yeah, see ya.
He's like, yeah, thanks. I'm fucking Captain America.
Hey, Manfred comes out and praises the torpedo bat, says that's great for the game. That's
course he
probably
did.
the only thing that he has ever said that was good for the game, other than, I mean, the worst thing obviously is saying the World Series trophy is a piece of metal. So we all hate Manfred, but
Yeah. We need a new commissioner for sure. He's the worst.
he's by far the worst commissioner in all of sports. But
Make
that's,
Gino commissioner.
Gino as commissioner would probably be.
Can we get that after Never Go Full Gino shirts? Can we get
Ooh, I don't-
Gino for commissioner?
I'm trying to give a take, but I don't know if
The-
he's
the
going to
first-
be worse than Manfred.
the first
or-
thing I would do is get rid of Yankee Stadium.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
All right.
No Gino for commissioner.
Moving on.
After a horrid start in March, Devers is on fire in April. Him and Bregman against the Cardinals scored each had like 4 RBIs, I believe, went 4 for 4 and 4 for 6. So
Yo, the funniest thing right now, Bregman has 15 hits, Kyle Tucker has 15 hits, and the Astros suck.
hell yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Fuck the Astros. As always, shout out Duran as well. Jaron Duran comes out and speaks on some troubles that he went through over the past couple years mentally, saying that he was in a dark place, close to he had a suicide attempt and he wanted to get that out there to help people. So, hey, shout out Jaron Duran.
Shout out Jaron Duran, man. Shout out to the boy. We happy.
Yeah, man.
We happy you doing good, gang.
I'm glad to see you in a better place, man. Glad to see you opening up. That'll help some people that are struggling with the same thing. That's always good to hear.
Tough times make tough men. You know how it goes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Shout out the boy. He's balling. All-star MVP last year. He's just continuing on the same wave this year.
Hell yeah, and you got to be a real G to keep it a buck like that.
Exactly.
So I respect him, man. Shout
shout out,
Duran.
bro.
And he's an absolute dog. So I'm happy. You know, it's always cool too to like hear that and see someone on the other side of it.
Exactly.
So shout out to bro for getting through that and
Hell yeah.
getting this shit back on track for real.
Hell yeah. On to, not necessarily lighter news, but on to NBA news. Big news coming out of Denver.
Boy,
They go ahead and fire their head coach, Michael Malone, just 2 years after winning an NBA championship. They are currently sitting in 4th in the West. I mean, this comes a week after the Grizzlies fire Taylor Jenkins, sitting at 5th in the West. What is going on here? We're just firing coaches 3 games before the playoffs? Like,
dude.
we don't find that absolutely insane?
I mean, yeah.
Like, what are we thinking?
Yeah, I've been waiting all day to talk about this. I don't fucking understand it at all.
He's been there for 10 years.
And he created the offense that is going to, Jokic has 2, what is it, 3 MVPs or 2? It doesn't matter.
Regardless.
He's in MVP conversation every fucking year. That team's top 5 in the West every year. They make the Western Conference Finals almost every fucking year.
He has the most wins in franchise history.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, supposedly him and the GM were beefing, so the owner just said, see ya, and got rid of both of them.
With 3 games left until the playoffs.
I like it.
Insanity.
Gino likes it. That's a Gino owner move. Let's get rid of him for sure.
Insanity. Yeah, Mike Malone, you didn't deserve that, bro. It's still fuck you because it's Laker gang, but like absolutely in no way, shape, or form does he deserve
insane.
to get fired. He's such a passionate coach.
He's a hell of a coach.
Like, my question is, what can you do better? That's what I don't get.
He just won a championship 2 years ago.
Like, who are you going to replace
and they're
him
in
with?
4th place.
I mean, he was messing up the whole vibe, bro. Like, beefing with the GM. Just don't F up the vibe.
GM got fired too.
Yeah, I know. They both effed up the vibe, so don't mess up the vibe going into playoffs. You need
bro,
good
they
morale.
haven't talked for years.
Now,
so that didn't. Yeah, they do
really
not
don't like
talk.
each other
They do
like
not
that?
fuck with each other. No.
that's what it was.
But
I'll tell you.
it's been like that since they won.
Yeah, but that boy, when the GM went and got Russell Westbrook, they got tired.
Exactly. Fucked it.
They were like,
Bro.
there goes that. They're like, all right, y'all are fucking around
Yeah,
down here
like you went
wasting.
and got Russ. Like, what are we doing,
And
bro?
like Jokic is
But
too good
Russ
to be
is
doing
actually
that shit.
Russ has played well. He just, I mean, every now and then Russ will do some Russ shit and fuck some shit up. So.
He's actually cool for that team because when Jokic comes off, you kind of still got a triple double
Exactly.
guy. So like I understood the move. It just stupid, I don't understand why they fired Mike Malone. Shout out to Mike Malone.
On to the team that will be winning the championship this year. The Lakers take down the 1 seed Thunder by 27 points on Sunday. Luka with the cool 30, Reeves with 20, and Braun with 19. Hey, heating up at the right time. That's a good dub right there.
Yeah, bro. Everyone was acting like we weren't nasty. Like we're coming off a lot of injuries. We're just getting that chemistry right. We already had just like found the chemistry to begin with.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because we had just got Luka. Braun gets hurt, and so I knew it would come back at the right time. I had a feeling like, Braun knows what he's doing. He knows when to turn it on and when to turn it off. Like, we're just trying to make sure that we get, cool seating. No one's worried about the regular season. Fuck the Thunder, though. That was more just a statement like, hey, when it comes down, when it's time for that
got
series,
that,
boy, that's belt to ass.
Yeah, it's getting so close to the playoffs. I have lost interest, and I'm just locked in on the playoffs.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's kind of that
Gino,
stretch.
what'd you say? UFC, KFC, Lakers in 5?
I was saying...
On to
OKC, okie dokie, okie pokey, roly poly,
Roly Poly Oly.
Lakers,
Lakers
in five,
I
boy.
had a good one.
Hey, Spider Mitchell goes down with an ankle sprain. Not a good time going into the playoffs.
What's the timetable on that?
I would say probably a week or 2.
Depends how bad it is.
Yeah,
Is KD back yet, or are they barbecue chicken
they're
already?
barbecue chicken.
It's cooked.
Yeah, they're cooked.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, Brunson just made his way back from an ankle sprain, so the Knicks are right on target with.
I hope that boy KD liked the value while it lasted.
Yeah, they're saying that we should trade for KD. I'm like, bruh, I don't know.
Who?
I mean, we'd have to trade Reeves, which I don't want to.
No.
They're also saying after
No.
today that the odds are saying that Jokic's next team is going to be the Lakers. Apparently, we have the best odds to get Jokic. That would be crazy.
That would be insanity.
Ain't it a damn shame?
I think if anyone doesn't give a fuck, it's Jokic. So like he wouldn't give a fuck about no super team shit. He's like, okay, I go to Lakers and we go win championship.
Well, he's good friends with Lucas, so that'd be hard.
That would be sick. And we need a center. So
Nah, if Jokic's brothers were in the crowd at Staples causing a ruckus,
That'd be
Bruh,
hard.
come on,
Nah, they had to put him up in the suites. They can't even be close to the
got the
floor
floor,
anymore.
insanity.
They got banished to the suites, bro. They can't be too close
Bro,
to the
you ever
floor.
seen a picture of Jokic? Brett, can you do me a favor? Can you, before you do the brothers, can you pull up, can I get Jokic's height and weight real quick? real quick?
I mean, like
It's like 7 foot 280, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him next to his brothers? Because they make him look fucking
Bro, his brother's
tiny.
like 7'2",
bro.
bruh.
Next to his brother, he looks small.
He's like 7'2", 350.
Shit is crazy. His brother, look at that. His brother picking him up in that one. Goddamn, carrying that boy.
On the crowd in Denver?
Yes.
Bro, they were trying
They're
to fight
insane.
Book. They were trying to fight D Book when they
they were trying to run on the court. That was fucking hilarious.
That's why they got moved up to the suites.
They're like, nah.
Bro, literally. They said, nah, that's a liability.
Them boys aren't playing.
Look at them.
Look
They're
at him
fucking
next to his
huge.
brother.
Bro, he's
that man
huge.
is 7 foot,
Bro.
280.
Yo,
Look how
we need him
small
on the
he
pod.
looks.
That
We
is
need him on the pod.
That is a Goliath.
His brother, like if we were working on a 280 scale, he makes Jokic look like 160.
Bro, the mohawk makes him even more intimidating.
it's fucking
so much
insane,
more intimidating, bro.
It's fucking
That shit is
insane.
crazy.
Look at them.
Look at
boys.
them.
Do you have any connects that we could maybe get the brother on the podcast? Or
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I got big connects in Serbia.
Our
I think
people
I
are
can
looking
work that.
into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Our people are looking into it.
we'll look into it for you guys and try to get that done as soon as possible.
I'm really well connected in the Slavic region, so
Yeah.
I think we're straight.
Yeah, I think we got that covered. So
That would be honestly, all jokes aside, that would be such a fucking legendary pod.
That'd
If we
be
got the
so
Jokic
sick.
brother.
Cool.
I don't even want.
yeah, imagine him in the middle of y'all.
I'll sit on the floor.
He might need the whole couch, bro.
I'll really sit on the floor. I'll be like, and literally, he tells me to move. I'll move. I'm like, yes, sorry. I'm like, please don't beat my ass,
Dude, they're huge, bro.
bro. It's unfair.
Hell yeah.
Fucking shout out to the whole Slavic region. Shout out to all the
Slavic
Serbians.
region.
Shout out to the Serbians, man.
On to
Shout out to all the horses.
NHL news and the scoring record. Ovi, great 8, goes out there and gets the record, bro.
Let's go.
Shout out Ovi, bro.
Goat.
Hey, in the same amount of games that it took Gretzky to get the record, insane. He is absolutely, yeah, same. Well, Gretzky did it in 890, I want to say 8, well, I forget exactly the amount of games.
894. He did 895.
Was it in the same amount of games as goals?
Well, he could have got it on the open net.
He didn't want to do that,
894,
yeah.
but he didn't want to do that.
He said, no, I'm not
He
getting
slapped
it.
a freaking nasty one from the left wing.
And then
That
did a
guy's
belly
goat.
flop on the ice. That shit was
that
too
was
hard.
so sick. Bro.
And then he walked in. You see the video of him celebrating after the game, and he walked into the restaurant. They handed him a beer, handed him another beer. He's like, "Bro, I'm just getting lit
He's
tonight,
like, bro.
bro.
That boy. That's one thing.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
party boy.
That's my goat, you know.
That's my
hockey
goat too,
goat.
for sure. That's
Yeah.
my
Our,
goat as
our
well.
lifetime, you know.
Yeah, I think no one deserves it more, bro. Like that's what's there's a lot of like, and a lot of sports dudes like that always have like a lot of debate around them. But I feel like everyone loves Ovi, bro. Like,
How could you not?
how could you not, bro? He's so cool. He's such a bro.
He's just a
loyal to his squad.
Such a bro.
You know
just
what I'm saying?
Drinking, fast cars,
Bro.
play hockey.
Took him so long to finally get that chip, but like he like stuck through it and got it the
Yeah.
real way. You know what I mean? Like he just like
That's all he needed on his resume.
he's
Got it
sick.
done.
Brett says, does he go to Hockey Mount Rushmore?
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
100%. That fool is, my goat. If any, he's the second best player of all
It's
time.
like
I mean,
our
there's like
parents
Gordie
or,
Howe and
Gretzky
like,
were like,
but
you know.
yeah. I'm going with Ovi.
Yeah, I didn't watch
Shout out to
Gretzky
Ovi.
growing up. You know,
Yeah.
I watched Ovechkin. And so.
Yeah, no one want to watch Gretzky. That's like watching the Kareem 100-point game off all layups.
That never happened, bro.
That never happened.
Or no, that's Wilt. Wilt never scored
Oh, I
100.
said
Fuck
Kareem,
out of here.
Wilt.
There's no video of it. It never happened.
insanity. But they
Yeah,
got
that's insane.
photos of him carrying Martin Luther King Jr.'s casket in full color.
Bro, we got
but it
video
wasn't a single
of
video.
Babe Ruth calling his shot in the 20s, but
Like-
there's no video of Wilt scoring 100.
Nobody at
That
any
never
point was
happened.
like, oh shit, this is a lot of points.
That is a myth.
Camera out. Fuck out of here. Shout out to
Fuck
Ovi.
out of here.
Shout
That's
out to Ovi,
that's
man.
a miss. Shout out Ovi. On to Champions League. We had Arsenal with a big game today. They take down Real Madrid 3-0 with, well, let me say in soccer terms, 3-0. We got Declan Rice with 2 absolutely insane free kicks. Check these out.
Rice, baby.
Bro, absolute. This is the second one. Top corner. Oh
Nasty.
my Lord, that is nasty.
Shout out to the PS5 sponsor.
Shout out the PS5 sponsor, bro.
That was so vicious,
no,
bro.
absolutely insane. The first one was crazier.
Yeah, the first one.
Bro, look at that shit. Around the wall.
What?
Bro, insane. Insane. And Courtois is arguably the best goalie in the world. So absolutely insane. They were saying that there should have been 5 on the wall, and that's Courtois' fault for not putting 5 on the wall, because that gives him the extra space to bend it. But that was
He's not the best goalie, though.
who is Donnarumma?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's between them two probably. So.
Ochoa!
Ochoa.
The GOAT. Come on, baby.
Yeah, so they're up 3-0 on aggregate. Another game.
So that's over.
Damn near. But you never know. Real Madrid always finds a way. That's one thing about them. Mm-hmm. On to the other game. We had Bayern down 5 starters.
Down.
Half our
bad.
team is fucking dead. Musiala pulled his hamstring, is out 6 to 8 weeks on Friday, so that was great heading into Champions League.
Jeez.
That's fucking sick. Upamecano. Who else we got?
I'm counting all your excuses on my hands.
Oh, I'm counting all the players. Davies tore his ACL playing for Canada, so we're suing them for that. Who else is out?
They're suing Canada?
Yeah, like their soccer federation, because he got hurt playing in a game he didn't need to be playing.
Right.
And that fucked our whole
they made
chances.
him play
Like,
type shit.
That's our best defender.
Right.
Like, that's fucking awesome.
What costs the team money?
So we're down 2-1.
And you lost on home turf.
Yeah, but it's soccer. That doesn't really matter too much. I'm not too worried about that.
Oh, now we calling it soccer.
Footy.
Bayern boys down bad. Let's go.
Yeah, footy. I mean, we're not down too bad. It's 2-1 aggregate, so
By next pod,
1-0.
I'm gonna make my official announcement on who my club's gonna be.
Hey, what? Hey,
I'm gonna get into soccer and I'm gonna pick a club and
yeah,
I'm riding.
tomorrow we got Aston Villa and PSG, and we also have Dortmund and Barcelona. I fully expect PSG and Barcelona to handle that pretty easily.
Yep. Premier League killers. Let's go.
Premier League killers.
PSG,
PSG, the Premier League killers.
PSG win. PSG
Straight
wins.
from Gino.
We got a special hat
the
that
Premier
Gino will
League
wear.
killers, bruh.
Hey, they're the boogeyman, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
He gonna come back in a week or two wearing that Dembele jersey again. Watch
Dembele.
out.
And the beret. Don't play with that boy.
Oh, and the beret. Can't forget the beret.
Don't play with that boy.
Dembele.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think if we can get a couple guys back going into the next week, we might be able to take Inter.
It's feeling like the Suns over there, bro. It's cool. Y'all be
bro,
all right.
Injury plagued. It's bad. Bro.
It'd be like that, man.
It is bad, bro.
Hey, but you saw that, what they say, there was that interview that dropped where they said injuries build dynasties. That's what they were saying. That's how they were talking about the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah.
Talking about Steph getting hurt that one year. They ended up getting Clay. Well, I guess there's no fucking draft, and that's what's crazy
that's the
about.
thing, yeah.
There's no draft. Like soccer is so fucking weird.
They
up-
build from within.
We're up by like 9 points in Bundesliga, so like we're pretty much locked to win.
No one care about
the
that
German
trash
league.
ass shit.
We're pretty much locked in to win the German league. So
they're gonna win the German league.
that'll be Harry Kane's first trophy of his career. We have
in the German league.
I mean, overall, he was playing for Tottenham in the Premier League, and they're cursed. So he never won a single trophy playing for Tottenham.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's
he's
insane.
way too nasty to have.
This will be if he
nothing.
wins Bundesliga, which we will. This will be his first trophy he's ever won.
Bulderman.
Yeah.
999.
999 on it's crazy too because Thomas Mueller, who's been with our team the entire time, they're saying they're not going to renew his contract, and he came on today and scored the only goal. So that was a big the crowd was cheering pretty loudly for him. I don't like that. I see it as a situation kind of like Modric with Real Madrid. You kind of got to keep your guy. Like it doesn't matter how old he's getting, he's like a player coach in a way. You got to keep him around, and now they're getting rid of him. It seems to have pissed off a lot of the Bayern fans.
Especially in a sport that's so like culture based and you know what I mean?
Dude, he's done so much for us. Like, can't kick him off the team. It's
I just
crazy.
like just from my observations, like I never claimed to be the most well versed in the soccer world.
Yeah.
But like I definitely just like from their fan culture, bro, and like the way they like rally behind players and like special chants and shit. Like there's certain dudes I feel like who like have tenure on clubs, like because like they are the culture of a team. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. On to the big week we got coming up. Big weekend.
Oh,
It's Masters weekend. I'm going 12 under right here.
Come on, baby.
You ought to see. Hey, you saw the swing last week.
Oh, quit playing with him. Quit playing with him. Quit playing with him.
me. Number one in the scramble. Milan might be number one in the streets, but I'm number one in the scramble. Watch this swing right here, boy. I'm going full happy. Full happy. Hey, fuck out of here, boy. Fuck out of here. Come on. Hey, who we think winning it all? Who we think taking it this year, man?
Scotty.
We got Scotty. We got Scotty with the first odds. He's with plus 475 to win. We got Rory at second. Hey, I want to see Roars take it. After me, though, after that swing right there, I might come in first.
Yeah,
you never know.
you might actually.
Rory ain't doing shit, bro. He's
done
a choke artist.
I've done a lot of thinking about my bets for this weekend. I chopped it up with my boy Twig from the Discord. We really talked about it. So I'm gonna give you 3. I'm gonna give you like my low guy to win, my mid guy to win, and then high odds. Okay.
I got 3 too. But they're all
Yeah.
big
So my straight up pick, like if I'm taking a low odds guy, it's actually the guy in third. I'm taking Colin Morikawa. His game has been ramping up nasty. Like he has a few PGA wins and he's kind of chasing that first major win, and like he's in a really good spot right now. So I'll definitely have money down on Colin. I already said it last pod, but at 30-1, I can't not take Brooks.
Yeah.
Ever. That's my dog. So I'm taking Brooks 30-1 just for being a major guy. And I thought really hard about it, and I think I'm gonna do it, Cole. I think I want Wyndham Clark at 90-1.
Wyndham?
I want Wyndham, bro. He plays 5th last year.
Yeah. Didn't he play was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I feel like he played relatively well in one of the recent
he played
tournaments.
really well recently. I think in like 3rd or 4th, I forget. But he was in shape, and in the Genesis, one of the days he was leading. I think Saturday, and then Sunday he just kind of fell off the wagon, and that's when I forgot who the fuck won the Genesis, but we talked about that. But he's been coming into good shape, bro, and like just looking at his history, specifically at Augusta, like it just fits his game. So yeah, I'll have money on all those dudes to probably lead the first day and probably to win the tournament just to have some fun. But either way, bro, I'm so fucking stoked. I'd bet on Bryson, but I hate the Bryson odds. I think they should be better. I think like
Where? Oh yeah, I see him. 16-1.
Yeah, they're like solid, but like Brooks 30-1. Like I just feel like I fuck with Bryson, but he's kind of having a weird year. Like, and he said he's struggling finding a ball that's like not spinning. So I just have a feeling that I don't think it tailors his game. It's not like a long hitter's course. Like it's very precise. So give me Colin Morikawa. That's probably my safe pick. But if Brooks or Wyndham Clark win, I'm definitely I'm pulling my receipt for sure.
Yeah, I like Scotty in Augusta, but Bryson's been playing well. So I'm going to go Scotty, Bryson, and my boy, the one, the only, Xander.
You have been riding with Xander.
Bro,
He loves him some Xander. No dig.
And then
Xander.
dark horse at Augusta is always Dustin
Scroll
Johnson.
down a little, B Philly.
Shout out to Dustin Johnson.
Dustin Johnson plays well out
Let's see
here.
if we can get one more dark horse down here. I thought about Cam Smith a lot.
Minwoo. Or Zalatoris.
I thought about Cam Smith a lot.
Cam Smith is kind of...
He just like
I don't know how
Wyndham
he's
at
been playing,
85-1.
Yeah, I got him 90-1 on my book.
Holy
90-1, bro. I can't not have mine down on Wyndham. He's too nasty.
So who are your 3?
Get Phil Mickelson, get the fuck out of here. Phil not winning shit.
Are we allowed to pick Scotty?
Phil just out there to gamble, bro.
Phil's vibing, bro.
Phil's just out there to
He
gamble.
plays in side bets. He making
yeah,
his money
exactly.
with the boys.
We allowed to ride with Scotty?
I mean, if you
So
want.
Scotty, Bryson, and Xander.
Scotty Bryson Xander.
Xander.
But I'm for sure going to put money on DJ. I always do at the Masters every single year.
Who were your 3, Malone?
So my 3 are Colin Morikawa, Brooks Koepka, and Wyndham Clark. Since he did a dark horse sprinkle, I'm just until he wins one, I'll throw fucking a quarter unit on Akshay Bhatia, but he's not winning it. But he's playing. But no, yeah, my 3 are definitely Colin, Brooks, and Wyndham, man. Shout out to the boys. It's gonna be so lit. I'm watching golf the whole weekend, bro. I can't wait.
Can we do like a bet, not for money again, something funny again? My 3 versus your 3. I don't know how.
on how they place?
Yeah, I
down
don't
with
know
that.
how you do that, but
Let's make it a 3-way bet. Let's get Cole's 3, and then we can do 50 push-ups again, and we can just do it based off of like overall placing or like strokes gained.
Yeah.
We can just add up all their scores, and whoever has the lowest score.
I'm gonna go with Roars, Oberg, and let me see the list again, B Philly. Roars, Oberg, and
Ludwig is your guy.
he's taking
Yeah, for
JT
sure.
for sure.
He's nasty.
no, I'm gonna take.
He's a big Sergio guy.
Fuck, I am not a big Sergio.
He's a
guy.
huge
Fuck outta
Sergio
here.
guy.
Up a little bit. Go back to.
You were talking about Zalatoris a little bit.
I'm gonna go Matsuyama.
Oh, Hideki. You can never go wrong with Hideki.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with Hideki.
I got Roars, Oberg, and Matsuyama. Those are my 3.
You can never go wrong with them.
For sure. I mean, Matsuyama won in 2021, I believe, I want to say. So, past winner for sure. That's the...
Yeah. Hideki's nasty. He had a really hard...
so, how is this bet going to go? What are we doing?
So, I guess here's what we'll do. We'll just do... I mean, we can just keep it simple and just add strokes. Take all 3 dudes, right? We all got a 3.
Oh, yeah.
So your 3 was what? Roars,
Oberg, and Matsuyama.
Oberg, and Hideki, right? Yeah. So we'll just add all their strokes up, and whoever gets the lowest number wins. And the other 2 got to jam out 50 on the pod.
Jam out 50 on the
I jammed out 50.
Just a loser.
Just the single loser? Okay.
Yeah.
The single loser.
But,
I'm fine with that.
Also, if someone's guy wins, they automatically win.
Oh, yeah. Facts. That's assuming that no one actually wins. If anyone gets the overall winner, then that's just it.
Sounds good to me.
I like that, though. I like that. Yeah, I don't hate any of you guys' picks, dude. Like, it's going to be such a good tournament. Like I said, I think if I could pick one dude, Wyndham would give me the best financial win, but like I think if I could pick one that I want to win, Brooks. That's my guy. So I'm rooting for Brooks this weekend. I'm also rooting for Bryson. Part of me is rooting for Roars too. Maybe not for our bet on the pod, but Roars is a good dude. So
I just want to see him get that career Grand Slam, man.
Facts, man.
I feel like he's in position to get it done this time.
Absolutely.
Never.
You don't think it's ever gonna happen?
Never.
On to this weekend, we got UFC 314. We got some major matchups going on. We got Volk against Lopez. We got Michael Chandler against Patty the Batty. How do we see those going? We locked in?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
we need Volk to get the dub.
I'm pretty sure I'm going Volk. I don't think Diego Lopes. I don't think he really does anything better than Volk does, if that makes sense.
I don't know. It's a dangerous fight for Volk.
I mean,
bro.
I was watching tape on Diego Lopez versus T-City, his last fight, I think it was, and he completely destroyed him. He caught him with a right coming in, and then before you even noticed, another left. So he's dangerous. But Volk has fought the most dangerous people. And
once it's over in the UFC.
Volk is also 1-3 in his past 4 fights, so he can't afford to lose this one, or else he'll be on that Izzy trajectory.
I think we've seen it all before, bro. Once it's over in the UFC, it's over.
Once it's over, it's over.
It just is. I'm not even trying to be like that, but just like, dude, like it's a young man's sport. Yeah, just like it happens every time, except for fucking John Jones or Khabib, who retired before it could happen. Like literally what Brett's writing. Once the second that chin goes, it's never the same. Dudes are feel on top of the world. They feel invincible. Once you learn that you can lose, that confidence changes. It's just, I've never seen a Tiger Woods come back to win the Masters in 2019-esque fucking, you know what I mean? UFC's not like that, bro. Once it's done, it's done.
Yeah, I just think he's going to stay out of the way of danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he does. I mean, he's a demon, bro. But I don't know, Diego Lopez. I feel like we've seen this before.
Even money on this fight, I'm going Volk all day.
What about Chandler and Patty the Batty? Does Patty the Batty get his signature dub and take down Michael Chandler, who seems to put on an electric fight every single time?
Yeah, I mean, Chandler's just been exposed time and time again. Every time they want someone to get a win, they throw him Chandler. I mean,
all those guys, though, all the guys he's fighting are top guys. Is Patty ready to be that top guy?
Yep, he's an absolute beast. He didn't come into the UFC this polished, but now he's completely polished and easy dub, easy lock.
Easy lock.
Easy lock. He's going to take down Chandler and fuck him up, and that's Chandler's game. So
yeah.
Give me Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler for the lock. I
don't even
dude. I'm excited for that fight.
Hey, so let's do this bet. If Patty wins, you're rocking a Dodger jersey next pod.
If Patty wins, he's rocking a Dodger jersey
next pod.
Oh, Milan.
Take that bet.
Will I rock what?
A Dodger jersey if Patty wins.
If Patty wins, what? No, because what does this have to do with the fucking Dodgers?
It's a bet.
No, I'm not that confident in
an
Michael
Angel
Chandler.
He'll rock an Angel jersey.
All right, fuck it, let's do it.
Let's go!
I like it. As soon as he said that, I was like, I like it. Give me Michael Chandler.
go.
I'm gonna be watching this fight a
Hell
lot
yeah.
differently now. This fight just changed.
Hell yeah.
Give me
Fun,
that.
bro.
Give me that. Give me that. All right,
Hell
fuck
yeah.
it. Fuck it. Yeah. All right, give me Michael Chandler. And is Michael Chandler the one who put the belt on Trump's desk?
No.
Or no, that was what's his name?
Colby.
Colby.
was Colby.
Shout out to Michael Chandler still though. Shout out
Yeah,
to the white
shout
boy.
out Michael Chandler.
I was just curious because that's what. Still,
Let's see
shout out
what
to
Michael
Michael
Chandler does this time to cheat.
Then we also got Bryce Mitchell. We couldn't get Gino on the card. We were trying to get G Sender up against Bryce Mitchell. That would have been a hell of a bout.
Hey,
What's up
maybe-
with that, Bryce? You ducking the fade?
He's ducking, bruh.
Insanity.
Once he's coming off this L, Uncle Dana might throw him to the wolves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Gino's up next.
You seen the video of that kick? He didn't want that.
He didn't want it.
Streets is going crazy on
Cut
that
down
video
to
on TikTok
145.
too.
Let's go.
Let me call Buck and see what Buck has to say about.
We're gonna make a little call in.
Yeah,
let's-
but
Hold on.
while you do that, we got Yair versus Pitbull. You know about Pitbull? He's
I'm
just coming
taking
over from
Yair.
Bellator.
I'm taking Yair.
Yeah, I'm taking Yair too. Pitbull is coming over UFC out of his prime, so I'll take the UFC fighter.
Came a little too late.
Taking the UFC fighter.
Uh-oh,
See if
making a
Buck
call.
answers. Yo, that boy Buck in the house, boy.
We got BT on the pod.
We got BT on the pod, bruh. MMA master, MMA
Hey, so-
promoter, Buck Thomas, going absolutely insane. Hey, who we got this weekend, Buck? What are the locks? Volk or Lopez? What's the lock?
I got Lopez.
Lopez?
Thank you.
Okay.
Bro, he's too old and he's been chinned too many times, and old fighters don't win in that way.
Once that chin goes, that chin goes.
Put him next to the mic.
Once that chin goes, it's gone, boy.
Yeah.
Ask
Yeah.
him.
I was saying if he
You go.
I was saying if he takes that L, he's going down the Izzy route. He's 1-3 in his last 4 for Volk. So
I think Lopez will catch him on the feet, and I think if it goes to the ground, Lopez is more dangerous than him on the ground anyways.
yeah, facts.
What does Gino think?
I think Gino's going Lopez.
I got Volk. I think Volk is better everywhere.
Oh yeah, he's got Volk. He says Volk's not gonna get
Volk
into
is better
danger.
everywhere, he says.
Dude, that's a tough call. I don't know.
I mean, their jiu-jitsu's like gonna cancel out, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Hey, but what you got, Patty and Chandler?
Oh my God, this one's hard. I think I'm going Patty, bro.
Oh,
Patty the baddie, bro.
Nah, give me Chandler.
the baddie.
Give me Chandler.
Can we trust Chandler to fucking have a sound game plan and execute a game plan to get a win?
Of course
No.
not. He's just
No.
going out there flying, bruh. Yeah. Same thing he always does.
Oliveira knocked his brain cells out like 5 fights ago.
Sometimes you just gotta send it, man.
Hey, they got a bet going on it. Who took who?
I took Chandler. Gino took
Gino took
Patty.
So if Milan wins, Gino has to wear an Angels jersey, and if Gino wins, Milan has to wear a Dodgers jersey.
Okay, I like that bet.
It's going down.
It's a solid little bet.
I see my man's got the jersey on right now.
He
What
got
we
the Timmy T jersey.
Got the
on.
Timmy T. We was just talking about
Timmy
Pastor
T
Tebow.
Let's go.
We was just talking about the pastor.
The Timmy T jersey. Hell yeah.
Hey, but Buck, we gotta get you on before your
Hell yeah.
MMA promotion event in Brooklyn, April 19th. We gotta get you on the promo.
Yeah, Buck is a major MMA promoter. He's got an event April 19th. We got to get him on to talk a little bit about that beforehand.
Shout out to Buck.
Yes, sir. Critical Combat 1, The Reckoning.
Hell yeah.
Critical Combat 1.
The Reckoning, April 19th.
Critical Combat 1, The Reckoning, boy. That boy doing big things out there.
Come on, in Brooklyn.
Stacks card, man.
Hey, we couldn't get Gino against Bryce Mitchell, but maybe on the next card.
Gino versus Bryce.
Hey, who you got? Me versus Bryce Mitchell. Catchweight 147.
For the skinhead interim title.
Who you got? You got G Sender or you got Bryce?
Bryce.
Oh,
Give me Gino by TKO
I
switch
don't know.
kick.
I think Bryce saw that kick that Gino put up on that viral clip. I think he tried to back away. He wasn't
Switch kick to the
He
heart.
wasn't trying to take it, bruh. I think he's a little.
Bryce Mitchell via the flat earth twister.
Hey, good shit, Buck. We'll talk to you before your April 19th for sure.
Appreciate you, Doug.
Attaboy. Hey,
Electric.
shout out Buck. We'll be talking to him more in the future on all UFC and MMA news for a fact. With that being said, that will wrap up this episode of Bias Sports Talk. From me and the boys, we got B Philly in the back on production. We
Yeah.
will see you
Shout out
next
B Philly.
week. Shout out B Philly.
Go Birds, dickhead.
Go Birds, dickhead. See you later.